John Pollpeter, what's the one thing people know nothing about as it relates to red wolves? What's something
Well,
fascinating about them?
well, the thing I think about was the most interesting part about being a red wolf or being a big fan of them is that they are completely endemic to the United States. This is a species that's found nowhere else in the world except for the South. From Kentucky to Florida, from Virginia to Texas was its original range. And, the gray wolf we share with a number of different continents, but it is the red wolf that evolved here, that dominated the South as far as it being the top predator, and it's uniquely American.
And we're talking about red wolves with John Pollpeter, who's the lead naturalist at Land Between the Lakes Nature Station. And we're talking about red wolves here on Coffee Near Me because you just acquired a second red wolf there in Western Kentucky.
Yeah, so the Nature Station here at Land Between the Lakes has been part of a captive breeding program for the critically endangered red wolf, which used to be the dominant predator here at Land Between the Lakes. And our past female passed away last year of cancer, and so we had to find a new one for our mate. We got one from Tallahassee, Florida, and her name is Kaya, and she just came here and joined Jasper, our male. And one of the unique things is we found that Jasper and Kaya had actually known each other long ago. They were long lost mates, and they had actually had a litter of puppies in the past. So they were very happy to see each other again.
Oh my gosh, that's like, you can't make that stuff up.
I know, right?
Okay, so they have had a litter in the past, the two red wolves that you know.
That's right, that's right.
But you told me the odds of them, and the reason that you have this captive breeding program is because there are only 24 left in the wild?
Yeah, so there's only 24 left, 24, 25 left in the wild, and those are only found in two locations, eastern North Carolina, kind of in the Outer Banks area, and a small island off of Florida known as St. Vincent's Island. Those are the only places that you might find red wolves in the wild. And those actually had to be reintroduced into those areas. So red wolves were completely extinct in the wild from 1975 to about 1995, and then they reintroduced them. There are about 200 in captivity, and we are one of those captive sites that breeds them. But there are about 43 other zoos, aquariums, and nature centers that try to build up that population. So it's a long haul, but nice thing is that red wolves have a lot of spirit and a lot of want to live.
Well, and but the chances of them conceiving are very small, right?
Yeah. So because we started off with a genetic population of about 14 animals, we're dealing with some genetic bottleneck kind of issue. So it's very closely watched gene pool that we deal with. And so they can actually, even if you put them together, there may only be about a 25% chance that they'll actually conceive.
But they also have a very high level of social structure, don't they?
Yeah, so we're all kind of familiar with wolves in general and the pack structure. When we think of a pack, we think of the documentaries we see in Yellowstone, where it's a pack is gray wolves is mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, aunts, uncles, neighbors, and the kids. And pretty much all canines are pretty social animals, but red wolves have a smaller pack because they don't hunt large animals like their cousins, the gray wolf does. A gray wolf eats a moose, an elk, or a bison. The red wolf over here in Kentucky might eat a raccoon, a beaver, a possum, or a deer. And so it doesn't need everybody in the family to help with that effort. So a lot of times red wolves run in small packs, family units, a mom, a dad, a kid, and maybe a teenager who never left home. And that's about it, because that's about what that family can support.
And so if someone wants to come out and take a look at the red wolves at Western Kentucky, at the Land Between the Lakes, can they do that?
Yes, so Nature Station currently is open for the season. We have reduced hours now because of we're getting close to the winter season. So we're only open from Wednesday through Sunday, 10 to 5, and we're closed after November 30th for the winter.
Okay, so if somebody wants to learn more about it, where can they go online?
Well, definitely you can go to www.redwolves.com, which is the Red Wolf Coalition. You can also go to landbetweenlakes.us and learn a little bit more about Kaya and Jasper. There are a lot of good resources on there.
Yeah, thanks for your time. We've been talking with John Pollpeter, who is the lead naturalist at Land Between the Lakes there in Western Kentucky. I'm Barbara Deeb. This is Coffee Near Me. Let's keep the conversation going. Who would you like to have a conversation and coffee with? Thanks, John. Stay well.
No problem. Thank you.